Everybody, I'm Jimmy Rance. I don't have a whole lot to report. I made a short video a while ago just saying that I finished my pulmonology test. I've never done that before. That was really a trip. Really a trip. I don't have any results from any of the tests, but the lady that gave me the test, she kept saying, that's good, that's good. Oh, this is good, that's good. So I felt like that part went good. I asked her, I said, well, do most people make it through these type of tests? And she goes, a lot of people don't. You did, and you should be proud of that. So I don't really know still what's going on here. My biggest complaint is my sinuses dripping down on my throat, making me cough. And the shortness of breath, that's a biggie. She asked me if I had GERD, and I said, yeah, I was diagnosed with that back in 1980 something. I said, but I don't really take anything other than Tums for like heartburn and stuff. She said, sometimes that GERD, like you can be sleeping, and maybe this has happened to you. You'll be sleeping, and then all of a sudden you feel like you have to, well, stomach bile will come up, and it'll stop at your throat, and it'll burn real bad. Well, I've had that happen to me a few times. She said sometimes that acid can spill over a little bit in the lungs and it can irritate the lungs, and that could be causing some shortness of breath, and also maybe whenever I inhale that mentholatum kind of feeling, I've told y'all that before. Yeah, I know this is an exciting video, but anyway, I got it done. And I'm really glad that it's over with. It's probably going to take about a week or so for the pulmonologist to get the results. And then this pulmonology group has to send all this information over to my doctor. And then they'll figure out what to do from there. They may want to send me to an ENT concerning this here, and they may send me to a gastro doctor to deal with the GERD. So I don't know yet. We'll get to the bottom of it though, I guarantee you. And then when that was over, I said, I haven't had a haircut in probably 8 months. And Bobby always cut my hair, always cut my hair. And so I haven't been to like a beauty shop in probably 18 years or so. 18 years. So when I was driving home, I saw this Supercuts. So I pulled in there, and there was really nobody in there. And there was this lady and this guy, and I told him, yeah, I'd like to get a haircut. And I told them I haven't had my haircut professionally done probably in 18 years. And they're like, whoa. So they gave me the royal treatment. They were very nice, very good to me. They cut it. It kind of feels strange because I'm used to my hair, So I probably lost a couple pounds just getting my hair cut. So I don't know. It's all right, I guess. It's just hair, right? But that's all I got. That's all I got. I'll tell you what, though, I was thinking about something. This is going to sound strange. If there was something critically wrong with me, which I don't think there is, but I mean, we haven't ruled out asthma. We have not ruled out COPD. We have not ruled out emphysema. So, I smoked for 30 years like an idiot. And I quit smoking though for 26 years. So that's a big advantage to me. And I've had x-rays and stuff all through the years, and I've never heard anything about COPD or any of that kind of junk. But who knows, maybe whenever you get older, just all this stuff just kind of jumps on you, She said, sometimes stress can cause a lot of this stuff. And I told her, I said, well, I've been kind of under a lot of stress, really. I told her about my wife passing away and all that stuff. She was really cool. Very nice lady. Very nice lady. That's all I'm going to say about the nice lady. We talked about my YouTube channel. She lives by me. She told me she lives by me. So I guess that's good. I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say about that. She was just very professional. She did a good job. She hugged my neck. She walked me out to the front door, which I thought was really cool. Who knows? Maybe she likes me. I don't know. I doubt it. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off of here, but that's my update. It ain't much. But I feel like I passed my test. Man, they even put me in this this it's like this rounded little cylinder thing, and I'm sitting back in it, and the door shuts and it pressurizes, and they pin your nose, and you breathe in real rapid a bunch of times, in, out, in, out, in, out. And then you got to you have to exhale real quick, and then she'll count it down. Keep going, keep exhale, exhale. And boy, you run out of air, you're like, but I made it all the way through to the end. And then they make you hold your breath for a long time. And I did it the whole time. I passed getting through the test. So now I got to wait and see the results of the test. And let's just hope that it's good. At least I hope so. Well, this is just a little something for you. I feel naked. You know what I mean? I kind of feel naked. That's weird. This thing here, my grandmother had these. Yeah, I got one here. That's my grandmother on me right there. She had those little, I don't know what you call them. I think they called them liver spots. I don't know what you call them. But anyway, I'll let you go, guys. Thanks a lot for sticking around. And, oh, one other thing. Just for the hell of it, I was trying to do a little research, and I was saying, why does my videos not get any views? Maybe 100, if I'm lucky, maybe 150. And the thing told me, says, well, the problem is YouTube doesn't know how to send out my stuff. They don't know who to send it out to. Because one day I'll talk about this, the next day I'll bitch about that, the next day I'll talk about RVs, the next day I'll talk about prepping. So the algorithm, that lovely word algorithm, they don't know what to do with me. So they said that I ought to do stuff like this. They try this for like a week or two and see if it would change, if I would get more views. Stuff like dealing with a spouse that passed away at 70 years old. Things that I didn't expect after I turned 70. Like stay on something about being 70. I don't know what to talk about being 70. I don't know. There ain't a whole lot of difference between being 70 and 60 as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. Well, anyway, so I don't know. So if you see me on here doing some stupid videos, it's just like a test to see if I can get the algorithm to maybe push my videos a little more. But, you know, I'm a ranting channel. I like to rant about stuff. I like to complain and bitch and piss and moan. That's what I like to do online. Isn't that pathetic? I get a kick out of it. A lot of times, y'all don't know, I'm sitting here huffing and puffing, and I turn the camera off, and when I do, I just kind of crack up, goes, oh my God. You know, I'm not this big bad wolf, you know, like a lot of you think. But I was talking to that gal that was doing my testing today, and she asked my channel name, and I told her Jimmy Rants 22. And I said, Jimmy Rants is like an inner child of me. It's like an alter ego. Jimmy Rants will say what Jimmy won't say because I'm pretty polite. But Jimmy Rants is not that polite. Jimmy Rants will crawl up your ass and tell you what he thinks. So I don't know. That's some more thrilling stuff for y'all to chew on. Well, listen, for all three of you that's still here, I appreciate it. Y'all take care. And I'm hungry. I think I'm going to go get something to eat. Y'all take care, guys. I'm Jimmy Rants, the nice guy.